And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The famous We Love Houston sign just off Interstate 10. We're coming to you from the Toyota Center in the biggest city in the Lone Star State. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, we know Russell Westbrook is fearless on the court and with his sense of fashion. Growing up around Los Angeles, he said, I felt like every day was the first day of school. That's how it was the minute I woke up. And guys, he's starting to release his own lines of clothing and accessories. I have a couple in my closet. Back to you.
Influential with his taste for sure, David. Thank you. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team.
And for Eric Gordon.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Harkless in at the power forward position. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's House in at the 3. Fantastic backcourt facing off tonight in this one, Smitty. Let me ask you, do you think this is a guard-centric league right now?
Kevin, it is. And no matter how tall you are and what position, pretty much 90% of the guys now can dribble, they can pass, they can shoot. We have guys that are 7-footers that we're calling guards. So I think right now this is a guard-oriented league.
Now here's Westbrook. Harden kicks to House. Outside Westbrook. Fires from deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Here's Capella. The shot off that time, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And Beverley kicks to George. The Rockets pull it in. Here is House. On the wing, Harden. Shoots. Here's Capella. And the rejection by Zubac.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's George. He drains the quick shot. George has got the opening basket of the game for Los Angeles.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Now here's Westbrook. Goes back up. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harkless. No good there. So Houston will take it the other way. Harden inside the three-point line. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The pass to Beverley. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, Ivica Zubac may not block a lot of shots, but steady, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
one is off. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have two elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Passes to Beverly. Kicks it to Harkless. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
George against Harden. George passes to Beverly. Now here's Leonard. Over House. Beverly wide open. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here is House. Defended by Harkless. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Pass to House. Now here's Tucker. Defended by Beverly. They grab their own miss. Here is House. Zubac defending. A second chance effort. The shot by House is no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Zubac trying to break loose. George, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And it's Westbrook missing.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Beverly finds George. Outside Leonard. Here's Zubac. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Outside Westbrook. They need this one. And that one drops.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Westbrook against Beverly. Rockets with the rebound. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Now here's George. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Zubac. Also Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harden against George. Harden outside. No good from outside.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Leonard, and it's good from the elbow.
Right there, that is poise of Kawhi Leonard, just taking what the defense gives him.
Westbrook with it, guarded now by Harkless. Westbrook dishes to Harden. Pass to Capella. Here is House. Back to Capella. And some nice passing there by Houston. The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by Beverly.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Harden has a wide open look. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. George looking around. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Lou Williams is subbed in for Paul George. And the Rockets with possession here. Outside Westbrook. He kicks to Tucker. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Good.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
There's the pass to Leonard. Over House. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Leonard's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. Houston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Harden. And the rejection by Harrell.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's Leonard. Harden missing his last shot. Clock at 6. Westbrook with the steal. From deep three-point range, it's a tie game here in Houston. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this far.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far. I always said it's even past my dreams. I mean, now I'm just living the moment, trying to work hard as I can, and just enjoy the present. Enjoy the present.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Harkless is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Williams. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position.
A 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard last season averaged 27 points a game. That's what you call a two-way player.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And a career high in scoring last season for the great Kawhi Leonard.
Kevin, he maintained his elite efficiency. Kawhi Leonard's growth as a scorer has been remarkable over the course of his career.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside Westbrook. Passes it to McLemore. Back to Westbrook. Over Williams. Westbrook, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the three-point bomb. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Westbrook. Over Williams. Second shot opportunity, and it's Capella missing.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Nobody near Williams. And another three for the Clippers.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Outside Westbrook. To end the run. And that one, good. Westbrook's got 11 points. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Clippers leading by 3. Outside Williams. Up top Leonard. 6 to shoot. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
Electrifying play by Kawhi Leonard. Boy, he is talented. This team relies on him for so much. His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
And here is Williams following Russell Westbrook's 3. Westbrook against Williams. The shot again, Los Angeles. Smitty, I heard this the other day, letting a player stay in the game after his 6th foul, but granting an extra free throw to the other team. What do you think of that?
Kevin, that's crazy. I mean, no way.
I knew you'd say that. I knew you would say that.
I do summer league games, and I watched this 10 fouls. There's no way we could have had that many fouls when I played. We have to keep it at 6 foul, and you're out.
Stolen by Tucker. Inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
And he knocks down the first one. The Rockets making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. And so Westbrook makes them both. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Green. It's tipped. Stolen by Tucker. Now here's McLemore. He's covered closely. Outside Westbrook. He nails it, and we're tied up. Westbrook's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Building off a solid first quarter. He's been lights out here in the second.
Pass to Shamet. Back to Williams. The pass to Harrell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard, no luck. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's the floater.
He's an aggressive defender with long arms. Montrezl Harrell is always looking to send it back.
Houston's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And here's Westbrook. He's got 18. Chandler down low. He's defended by Harrell. And the rejection by Harrell. Leonard with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got 11 points.
Kawhi with the 3, showing he's able to stretch the floor more and more.
Lobbed up there for Chandler. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Shamet, and he drops it in from the low post. Shamet's got his first basket.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
For the Rockets, Daniel House comes in for Cephalosha. And it's James Harden in for Ben McLemore. And then for Los Angeles, George is checked in for Leonard. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Landry Shamet. Both free throws good from Westbrook.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Clippers leading by 3. Passes it to Green. Outside Williams. Kicks to George. Shoots over Tucker. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Williams. From past the arc. Rockets with the rebound. Westbrook with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Tucker. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Green. Loads it up there for Harrell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Harden kicks to Westbrook. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. The shot falls for only his 2nd bucket, 2 for 9.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Now Harrell. Back to Williams. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Harrell. Nice D from Chandler. Houston's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. House, the pass to Tucker. 11 feet away. That one good for 2. Tucker's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Here's George. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
With the shot. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's George finishing it off.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Westbrook with it. He's got 22. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Beautiful contest there by one of the most tenacious defenders in the game, Patrick Beverly.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Clippers on top, up by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much. Lou, in the first half, your offense was clicking. What was the difference getting off to a hot start?
I think we play with a lot of energy, the ball swinging around. They're using a lot of help side defense. We're just taking advantage of it.
And really breaking them down. Thanks, Lou. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, they're definitely struggling with their offensive efficiency. Anytime you're shooting in the low 30s from the floor, you're not going to put yourself in a position to win. They look too predictable right now. They need to do a better job of adjusting to what they're seeing from the defense.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tucker and Capella are up front. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's House in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
The Clippers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Steve, we're seeing teams around the league putting up a lot of three-point shots. I'm sure you would have enjoyed playing in this era so much with that green light shooting 3.
I would, Kevin. Getting a chance to shoot maybe 5 or 6 more three-point field goal attempts takes your numbers up. But I also think a lot of these teams are copycats. Everybody can't shoot the 3. Work on your game and what's best for you.
Los Angeles leading by 3. The feed now to Leonard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Leonard's got 13 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
For 3, Westbrook. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Lob pass to Capella. Harkless with the steal.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there. He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Pass to Beverly. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harden can't hit.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 22. They can't stop the run with that one.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. And another shot. And Capella with the layup. Capella's got his second bucket.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
George against Capella. And George gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
From the wing, Westbrook, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Harkless kicks to Zubac. Pass to Harkless. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And George with the stuff.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now a timeout called by Houston. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
For the Rockets, Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for P.J. Tucker. McLemore has come in for Danuel House. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. Now here's Rivers. It's hauled in by Zubac.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss. Way up there.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The three from Harden. They get it back. Capella, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. At the line for 2. The first one falls. Interesting, Smitty. We're seeing guys like Dirk and Vince Carter play into their 40s. I'm wondering if this is a byproduct of improved nutrition and conditioning, and if that accelerates this trend.
I think it does, Kevin. I also agree to add to that. I think the game is less physical. I think a lot of those guys are taking care of themselves, but when the game is not as physical, it's a lot more perimeter. You can play longer. I'm curious, Kevin, will anybody play into their 50s?
You know, wouldn't that be amazing? That's a good question. Here's Mann. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Nuggets trail by 13. Rivers finds Sefolosha. Good, nice job down low.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Now, here's George. 19 points in the game. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella. The Clippers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Harrell, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Harden with the ball for the Rockets. It's a 13-point game. Capella trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, a lot of players can get hot, but nobody can match Harden when he gets locked in. The way he can create space and drill shots from deep is really impossible to guard.
And the first one drops. And with Harden, he not only gets hot for a game, but stays hot, Greg, for longer periods of time.
And you saw that last year with his streak of 30 and 40-point games. For weeks, he can dominate and really frustrate defenses, and there isn't anything you can do about it.
Harden hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here's Shamet. Zubac trying to break loose. And it's Shamet missing. Rockets trailed by 11. And there's the pass to Rivers. The Rockets again can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Shamet. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Harden. Shamet's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Three-pointer. And James Harden with the 3. Harden's got it back down to within single digits for Houston. The Clippers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Pass to George. And here is Harrell, guarded by McLemore. And here is Harrell. Shot clock at 6. And there's Paul George on the assist by Harrell. 21 points for George.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Rivers kicks to McLemore. To the paint, deflects the pass. Capella misses from close range.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Clippers leading by 10. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Clippers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
What I appreciate about Harrell is how hard he's worked on his skill set. The jumper, the post moves, and the passing.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 12. Lets the 3 fly. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from McLemore.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Harden against Williams. Pass to Shamet. To the inside. Magruder. He's off on that one. So Houston will take it the other way. To the middle. Here's Sefolosha. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Cephalosha's got his second basket of the game.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Double team on Williams. Pass to Green. Here's Magruder. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it down hard.
He plays with such force. You see why Harrell has been called the heart and soul of this team.
And last season, Montrezl Harrell absolutely came alive for the Clippers.
He's always played with energy, but was more focused and made the most of his chances. You like to see him provide a little more on the glass, but make no mistake, he's a great finisher at the rim.
One shot.
That's good from Harrell.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Al Harden, 12 points for him. Here's McLemore. Green with the rebound.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Williams for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Rivers passes to Harden. The pass to Cephalosha. Now here's McLemore outside. The Clippers grab the miss. Williams with the ball. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 11. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Harrell is out there with JaMychal Green, and it's Magruder in at the three, a small forward. And here is Williams, following Russell Westbrook's three. Passes it to Harrell. No good, shot missing. Good work defensively by Capella. Westbrook against Williams. Let's go. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Russell Westbrook. The Clippers shooting straight 49% from the field. Beverly deciding where to go with it. Shoots from the line. Here's Harrell. The three. And it's Beverly missing.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Double team on Westbrook. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here is Houston. Capella dishes to Westbrook. Lets it go with a three. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 3 on the bucket from Tucker.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Williams finds Harrell. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Just 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Magruder. It's blocked. Harden outside. Dishes it to Capella. Now here's Westbrook. Harden outside. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Los Angeles with some changes. Reese Harkless comes in for Jermichael Green, and it's Leonard in for Rodney McGruder. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That'll be his second foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook finds Harden. And here's Tucker. Houston moving the ball around. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
The Clippers trail. And here's Beverly. Pass to Leonard. Can they get it? And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Houston gets called for the foul.
As crafty as he is explosive, Kawhi Leonard gets the defender where he wants him. Gets to the line. I mean, those huge hands of Kawhi Leonard give him great control of the ball. Very sparing with his turnovers.
First free throw is good. And for Kawhi, he never seems like he's forcing the issue offensively.
I mean, he has studied the post games of Michael Jordan, and being able to score at all 3 levels has made the game easy. With his strength and his turnaround jumper, he can get his shot off with ease.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for Lou Williams. Leonard hits them both.
You know, when you look at the MVP race each year, most of the candidates were drafted in the top 5, but somehow Kawhi lasted to number 15.
And that one's good. Westbrook's got 7 points for the quarter. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Now, here's Beverly. Feeds it to Leonard. And Capella sends it back. Here is House. The kick out to Westbrook. And another 3 for Houston.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clippers trail by 4. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. George has got 17 points here in the second half. Harden draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. the Clippers have possession. LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Harkless, guarded by Tucker. Harkless kicks to Beverly. 6 to shoot. That's tipped. Stolen by Westbrook. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Capella. And the dunk by Capella. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Now here's Leonard. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Now Westbrook lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Westbrook's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And the Clippers call time here. Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. On defense, the Rockets. Here is House. Now the pass to Westbrook. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Harden against George. Sinks that one from the post. George has got 25 points in the game.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Productive trip to the line extended their lead.
Beverly up top. He's covered by Westbrook. On the wing, George. Clock at 6. Over Harden. Here's Zubac, and Capella sends it back. 1:16 left in the game. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Clippers trail by 9. Beverly with the ball. Down low. No good from Zubac. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Houston. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. The dish to Capella. Kicks it out to Harden. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation for the Rockets. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Cephalosha comes in for Danuel House. And it's Rivers in for James Harden. And here are the Clippers now. 9-point game. Man, he's guarded by Rivers. Here's Zubac. The shot comes out. Nice D from Chandler. And here's Houston. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Rivers.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Here's Mann. Off target from the wing. Now here's Westbrook. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. James, congrats on the win. What got it done for you at the end tonight?
Just being aggressive. I told my guys on the court that we had to make a run, and it had to be a good one. Defensively, we did a pretty good job down the stretch. We got some shots to fall, and came with the victory.
Great play tonight, James. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.